Do not drink the water. Do not wash your hands. Do not even turn on the tap. I need you to stop what you are doing and just look at the faucet in your kitchen or your bathroom. Look at that simple, mundane object. The very source of life, of cleansing, of refreshment in your home has been turned into a weapon against you. This is not a guess. This is not a possibility. This is an urgent, divine prophetic warning. The water in your house is no longer safe. A neighbor, someone who smiles at you, someone who shares a wall or a fence with you, has gained access to your pipes. And they have added something to your water. Something that is designed to make you doubt your own calling and abandon your own destiny. You have felt it, haven't you? That subtle, creeping cloudiness in your own spirit. That feeling that your own inner wellspring, which has always been a source of strength and clarity for you, has become murky, diluted. You, who are a source of life for so many people in your circle. You are the one they come to when they are thirsty for comfort, for wisdom, for hope. You have been a well for them. And you have felt your own waters growing foul. You have blamed it on fatigue. You have blamed it on stress. It is neither. Someone has been intentionally and maliciously poisoning your well at its very source. This is a spiritual attack of the most intimate and insidious kind. The substance they have added to your water is not a physical poison. It is a spiritual sedative. A tincture of doubt. And it is flowing through the veins of your home right now, at this very moment, 12:28 p.m. on Saturday afternoon in Darbhanga, Bihar, and at every corresponding second across the entire globe. It is a slow-acting agent, designed to bond with the very structure of your home's water system. It will become fully and permanently activated before the clock strikes 3 p.m. today. You have less than 3 hours. Less than 3 hours to purify your foundation, to cleanse your pipes, and to reverse this curse. The thirsty, the unaware, the ones who would dismiss this warning as madness, they will drink of this water and they will drink their own sorrow, their own failure. But you, my child, you were chosen to see the unseen contamination. You were chosen to be the purifier of your own house. The neighbor who has done this is someone consumed by what is known as proximity envy. They live so close to you. They see your light every single day. They see your car come and go. They hear the sounds of your life. And they have watched you. They have seen you battling your own demons and yet, somehow, still growing, still shining, still moving forward. And the proximity to your light has not inspired them. It has infuriated them. It has acted as a constant, burning spotlight on their own stagnation, their own fears, their own refusal to answer the call on their own life. They cannot stand to see you bloom while they remain a seed, buried in the dirt of their own bitterness. So they have chosen to act. Their goal is not to kill you. It is to cripple you spiritually. The tincture of doubt they have placed in your water supply is designed to induce a profound and permanent state of spiritual apathy. Once you have ingested it, once it has entered your system, you will begin to question everything that makes you special. Your great ambitions will suddenly seem foolish. Your divine calling will feel like a childish fantasy. Your unique gifts will feel like a burden. The sound of my voice, the pull of your own destiny, will grow faint, muffled, until it is gone altogether. And you will be left with only one desire, to be safe, to be small, to be average. You will choose a smaller, safer, less impactful life. And your neighbor, the architect of your downfall, will finally be able to look out their window and see an equal. They will see someone who is just as lost, just as quiet, just as hopeless as they are. And they will call it peace. This is the ultimate injustice. To have your own life source, the very water you use to cleanse and to create, turned into the instrument of your own submission. You have felt this from them before in small ways. Their compliments have always felt like questions, designed to make you doubt your own success. Their encouragement has always been tinged with a warning, designed to make you fear your own next step. They have been trying to poison your confidence with their words for years. And now, they have escalated their attack from the psychological to the spiritual, from the airwaves to the waterways. But this is where their reign of terror ends. Because they thought they were attacking a sleeping giant. And they do not know that I have just sounded the alarm. The divine reversal of this foundational curse will be an act of holy vibration. The enemy has introduced a low-frequency, spiritual poison into your water. We will now introduce a high-frequency, divine purification that will not only neutralize their poison but will transform it from a curse into a blessing. They meant to make you doubt your calling. But the water you are about to create will make your calling clearer than it has ever been before. You will not need to call a plumber. The pipes are not the true problem. The water is the battlefield. You will go to the place in your home where the water enters. This may be a pipe in your basement, or it may simply be the main faucet in your kitchen. This is the source. You will place both of your hands on this pipe or this faucet. Do not turn on the water. You are the vessel of power now. Close your eyes. Feel the still water, waiting silently in the pipes of your home. It is waiting for a command. It is waiting for a new instruction. You will now become a channel for my purifying power. You will use your own voice to create a sacred, holy vibration. You will chant a word of power, a name that the darkness cannot bear to hear, a frequency that shatters all curses. I want you to chant this word 3 times, and the word is Elyon Kadosh. It is a name of my highest, holiest authority. As you chant, you must do so from deep within your chest. You must feel the vibration in your own hands, and you must send that vibration from your hands, into the pipes, and into the water. Elyon Kadosh. With the first chant, you are breaking the curse's hold. Elyon Kadosh. With the second chant, you are neutralizing its poison. Elyon Kadosh. With the third chant, you are infusing the water with my own divine clarity and power. You have just done something remarkable. You have sent a holy, vibrational wave backwards and forwards through every pipe in your home. This sacred frequency has shattered the molecular structure of the spiritual poison. The tincture of doubt has been rendered inert. But more than that, the water in your pipes is now holy water. It has been transformed. The very substance they tried to use to make you forget your purpose will now, when you drink it, be the thing that reminds you of your purpose with a power and a clarity you have never known. To confirm that the purification is complete, to declare that your very foundation is now clean, you must type these words: the water of my house is now pure. Do it now. The holy vibration is sealing your victory. Stop. Do not touch the pipes. The water is a symptom. The true poison is not in your house. It is in the ground beneath your house. My child, what I am about to show you is the true depth of your neighbor's wickedness, and the true source of their attack. You must listen. Stomp your foot on the floor. Just once. Feel that vibration. You are standing on the true battlefield. The enemy is not in your pipes, they are in your foundation, in the very earth beneath your feet. Here is the secret within the secret. Your neighbor, in their cunning, did not just gain access to your pipes. That was the easy part. The true attack, the source of the curse, is something they buried. Deep in the ground, on the property line between your 2 homes, they have planted a sigil of sorrow. It is a small object, a stone, a piece of metal, upon which they have carved a symbol of doubt and despair and have charged it with their own jealous and hateful energy. This sigil is the poison factory. And it has been slowly and silently leaching its venom into the groundwater, into the very soil upon which your house stands. This poisoned groundwater is what is seeping into your pipes. It is what is contaminating your water. The water is just the delivery system. The sigil is the source. This changes everything. The ritual of chanting, of sending a holy vibration through the pipes, it is powerful. It will purify the water that is currently in your pipes. But it is a temporary fix. It is like cleaning a cup that is being held under a running faucet of filth. As long as that sigil is in the ground, it will continue to poison the earth. It will continue to seep into your water supply. And you will be forced to fight this same battle, day after day after day. The enemy's plan was to wear you down, to exhaust your spirit with a never-ending war of attrition. We will not give them that chance. We will not just clean the spill. We will shut down the factory. We must now perform a ritual not just to purify the water, but to find and shatter the sigil in the ground before your 3 p.m. deadline. Because you have waited, because you have listened with a patient and discerning spirit, you now see the factory, not just the product. You will now win the war, not just a single battle. The signs that will lead you to the location of this buried evil will now manifest. Look for water where it should not be. You will see a small, unexplained puddle of water, or a patch of unusual dampness, either inside or outside your home. This is not a plumbing leak. This is the cursed groundwater, the tears of the earth, weeping to the surface under the pressure of the sigil's dark energy. It is a signpost. It is pointing you in the general direction of where the sigil is buried. Next, look at the plants in or around your home. You will see that in one specific area, the plants are wilting, drooping, or dying, even if they have been watered. They are reacting to the spiritual poison in the soil. They are sacrificing themselves to show you the location of the enemy. They are your silent allies. Now you must act. You must reclaim your holy ground. You must launch a direct, spiritual assault on the sigil itself. This is a declaration of ownership, a statement to the universe that this patch of earth is my holy territory, and the darkness has no claim here. You must type with the power of a divine landlord evicting a demonic squatter, this ground belongs to the light. As you type these words, a pillar of pure, divine, cleansing light is forming in the heavens, directly above your home. It is a spiritual hammer, and it is about to strike. The grand restoration, the final, earth-shaking victory is upon you. The moment you make your declaration, that pillar of divine light that has formed in the heavens will descend. It will strike the ground with the force of a holy earthquake. You may feel a faint tremor in the floor of your house. And in the spiritual realm, the buried sigil of sorrow will be utterly obliterated. It will be shattered into a million pieces of powerless dust. The poison factory will be permanently shut down. The source of the curse will be annihilated. And your neighbor, the one who is spiritually and psychically connected to their own dark sigil, they will feel this blow as if it has struck their own soul. In the moment the sigil shatters, they will be overcome with a profound and unquenchable spiritual thirst. A feeling of deep, inner dehydration, of a barren and dusty soul. The very doubt, the very despair they tried to inflict upon you, will now rush into the vacuum of their own spirit. They will be left to wander in the desert they tried to create for you. And the water, my child, the water in your house will now undergo a second, more powerful transformation. With the source of the poison now gone, the holy vibration you released into your pipes, which is still resonating there, will be free to complete its work. The water in your pipes will now become true living water. The next glass of water you drink after this victory will be an act of profound healing and empowerment. The next shower you take will be an act of spiritual cleansing that will wash away years of accumulated sorrow and doubt. Your mind will be cleared. Your spirit will be restored. Your purpose will be illuminated. The enemy's weapon has become your salvation. This is my divine justice. Ask Jessica, a young author from Orlando, Florida. For months, she had felt her creativity and her confidence inexplicably drying up, like a river turning to sand. Her neighbor, an overly friendly but strangely intense woman, was always asking about her writer's block. Jessica found this message. She noticed that the beautiful prize-winning roses that grew along the fence she shared with this neighbor were suddenly wilting and dying. With a trembling heart, she made the declaration. She said she felt a deep, strange tremor run through the floor of her house. The next day, she saw her neighbor in the yard, frantically watering her own plants, complaining to another neighbor that her well had gone dry and all her flowers were dying. Jessica went inside, drank a single glass of water from her tap, and felt, in her words, a flood of inspiration that was almost overwhelming. She wrote 3 new chapters of her book that day, breaking her writer's block forever. Do you see? The well they try to poison becomes your own personal spring of life. It is your turn. You know someone who feels like their spirit is being poisoned. Their environment feels toxic. Their own thoughts are turning against them. They feel cloudy, confused, and full of doubt. You are their purifier. You are their living water. Send this message to them now. You are not just sending a video. You are sending them the cure. Now, a final task. You must listen to this message one more time. The first time, you listened as a victim. The second time, you will listen as a warrior. But I have hidden a secret for you. In the background of this recording, there is the faint, almost inaudible sound of running water. It is not an accident. That sound is tuned to the exact vibrational frequency of the river of life that flows from my throne. Find that sound. Focus on it. And it will bless and permanently purify the water in your own home, turning it into a perpetual source of healing and clarity for you. The first listen was for the battle. The second is for the blessing. The poison is gone. The ground is cleansed. The water is pure. To declare your life, your home, and your spirit permanently purified and forever sealed from all contamination, you must seal your victory now. Let all the realms, seen and unseen, hear your decree. Type, I am the wellspring.